Hi, you guys. I'm Kim. Welcome to the Regretful Yarn Addict. Thanks for stopping in. If you haven't subscribed, you can do that. I won't mind. I won't be like, oh no, don't do that. That's bad. I'd be like, oh, thank you very much. Appreciate it. So, how's everybody been? Doing all right? Yeah? Fantastic. Fantastic. Except for you. I hope you feel better soon. So today's Wednesday wrap up, and wow, I'm not even sure where to begin. So let's start with the past. Let's go back at least 6 years ago. I made these things I'm about to show you. And I actually forgot about them until I was bringing Halloween stuff up from the basement. And it was like, wow. I made these little ghosties. I have 4 in the purple. And then I have some white ones. And I've got 2, 4, 6. I have 7 white ones. And then I've got 4 of these little green ones. They're adorable. And remember, they were really easy to make. Don't ask me what the pattern is. I don't remember. It was 6 or 7 years ago. But what I'm thinking is, I have a craft show coming up, right? Next weekend, next Saturday. And then another one the following Sunday. The following weekend on that Sunday, the 30th and the 7th, 8th, 30th and the 8th. So if you're in the St. Louis metro area on the 30th of September, go to St. Ferdinand School on Charbonnier and Florissant. I'll be there for a craft show. And the following weekend is the Florissant Fall Festival, which is a big, huge festival that we have here in Florissant. And yeah, come look me up there. Hang out, say hi. So, anyway, what I'm thinking is maybe not the outside craft show that I'm having because they might get blown away, but this coming Saturday is an inside, and I'm thinking I might just put these little things like down on the table like confetti or something. Maybe give them away. I don't know. They're adorable. I did have like a bunch more, but I know they've all been given away. They belong to somebody else now. And yay, because why make things if you can't share them? So, let's see. Okay, you know what? Let's go back to the past, a little more recent. And the hat. I made my little eyeballs and I put them on a string, got that around. And then I went ahead and I put some wire in the rim. Just like the front, it goes from here to goes there. And I was thinking if maybe somehow putting some in this, because I did have some stuffing in it at first, and then it was just like too heavy. But the back I'm going to leave floppy. But you see, I just crocheted around the wire. But I'd like that to stand up a little more. And then I made this a little tighter. So I have a couple little eyeballs right there. But yeah, my witch hat that my son said last year and this year, if it was brown, it could be like a sorting hat. And I'm like, I guess it's a Harry Potter thing. But I've never watched Harry Potter movies. I've never read any of the books, but there's my witchy hat. Then I decided I needed some regular hat, beanie kind of thing. And I know these have always sold well before at my craft shows this time of year. So I made some Jack hats, some Jack beanies. This is a small, and then I made 3 mediums, and then 1 large. I might make some more, I'm not sure. I really wanted to get some hats cranked out on the knitting machine, but I don't know if that's going to happen, and I'll show you why in a little bit. So then I was like, all right, I want some pumpkins. Now, normally, the way I've always made my pumpkins is I just do a rectangle of double crochets, back loop only. Just like you're making a rib knit hat. And the same thing, you sew up the side, you sew the ends together, and then you cinch up the top. But instead of leaving it like that, like a hat, you throw some stuffing in, and then you cinch up the bottom, and then you can crochet I've always crocheted like a stem and leaves and maybe a vine or two. But this year, when I was stuffing them, it was like, oh my God, they are just too soft, and I just didn't like it. So I did the thing, excuse me, with the string where you pull it up and you make indents. And this is what I have. These are cinnamon sticks, and then just twine. So I've got 2, 3, 4. I have 5 of this orange. I have 2 ivory. I have 2 turquoise. And then 2 of this, this is Hirschner's Specs in the color Misty. And I thought it was just kind of gray, but then when I was working it up, I don't know if you can see, it's actually purple. It's like cream with gray and purple, more purple than gray. And it's actually very pretty. I do like it. I'm going to have to work something else up with these. But I do like these pumpkins. I think they turned out pretty good. I mean, the bottom of them is kind of questionable. But so anyway, those are all my little pumpkins. And then, okay, this one is just made the regular way, except I did that. But then I have this one. And this one is just front post, back post, and it's a little mini one. I mean, there's different size. I just have one of these. I might make a couple more. These these I did 20 stitches and then I did 24 rows and sewed them together in that way. This one I think I did 16 and 20, 16 stitches, 20 rows, something like that. But it's a cute little pumpkin. Then I was like, what else? Oh, let's make some ghost. So I made some ghost. And not bunting ghost. I made, and no, I don't have glow in the dark yarn and I didn't feel like buying any. So these are all made with blanket yarn. I have these two. And I'm thinking I might make little hats for them. Possibly. We'll see. Because they're cute just as little ghosties, but I think they'd be really cute if they had little witchy hats on them. So I have those two white ones. Then I have two orange. And two purple. There must be something about the dye in purple because every yarn I've been using lately, if it's purple, it's thicker. And this stuff was thick. It made my hand hurt. But I got those two. So I got those. Oh, also, um, I was saying how it made my hand hurt. I have this stuff, but I can't tell you where it was gotten from or anything because Brian got it a year or two ago and it works great. And it's just a CBD salve. Salve. I have a hard time with that word. It's this oily stuff, and I just rub it here and along my wrist and especially my thumb. Works great, works fast. That's what I like. It works fast. So, I got all that stuff done. And oh my God, I tell you what, by the time I got done with these pumpkins, I was so sick of making pumpkins. I was so sick of doing double crochets back loop only. It was like, I never want to do another one. But never say never. Because I got my blanket started. Remember, I bought all that yarn last summer and I was like, I'm going to make a Halloween blanket. And then I was like, oh, am I going to have time to do it? And this is a lot different. It's a lot different than what I thought it was going to be. Because I was sure I was going to make squares and, different squares and put them together. But, I didn't want to do like Halloween squares like ghosts and pumpkins and bats and skulls. I didn't want that. I just wanted the colors, the Halloween colors, traditional Halloween colors. So I was perusing the interwebs as one does when one is looking for something. And I was like, oh my God, there is a stitch I have not done in a very long time. And I remember I made 2 or 3 blankets using this stitch a long time ago. And they were just like baby blankets, small baby blankets. Um, and it was like, I like that. They were very pretty. So I thought, well, I'll just do that. So, you guys, let me just pop a stitch marker in there. I have my blanket started. I have no idea how many how many chains I started with. Really, I don't have a clue. I just did the multiple until it was as long as I thought I wanted. And then I was like, all right, let's do this. But that is the shell stitch. And I've got 4 rows of each color here. And then I have 1 row of each. And this one I'm going to do 16 rows because that's what these 4 equal. Do 16 rows. And then I think I'm going to do this again. And then I'll do 16 rows of the green and do this again. 16 rows of the black and do this part. And then 16 rows of orange and do this part. And then I'll do this again. And we'll see how it turns out. I know I've got enough yarn because I've got 8 skeins of this, and this has got what, 497 yards or something like that. $489 yards. 489. So just using 4 of these, I've got 1600 at minimum to do a blanket. So I mean, and then I actually have 2 of each, so I'll be good. I'll be good doing that. Oh, Lordy. So, chat among yourselves for a minute. Halloween blankets. And I understand not everybody is a fan of Halloween like I am. I mean, like I said, my house is Halloween all year. Not silly, goofy Halloween. I think I've said this before. I think of our decor as country gothic. So I'm just shuffling up our cards to see what we need to know for the week. Not what we need to know, but give us some little advice. Okay. Well, this is something fun. So this is the one I pulled. It says, believe in your good luck. Okay, a little side note here. I don't believe in good luck or bad luck. You either have luck or you don't. If it's bad luck, it's not luck. So you either have luck or you don't. So let's just say, believe in your good luck. Good luck. Yeah, let's just say what the card says. Believe in your good luck. So just believe you have luck this week. And then on the back, the bottom one, I think we've had this one before. Reflect on your priorities. So yeah, there you go. All right, and with that, I'm going to say, what did I say at the end of my? Have a good day, good morning, good afternoon, whatever, whenever, wherever it is you're watching. Later, Gators. Peace out.